How's it going, everybody? Odyssey64 here, back with another episode of the Splatoon 2 training arc here on the channel. This time we're going to be looking at the Jet Squelcher. The stats for the weapon and the gear I'll be using for the majority of these videos are on screen right now. And if you guys have been enjoying the content so far, definitely make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Now, the Jet Squelcher has, on the top right, you can see both the Toxic Mist and the Tentamissiles. Tentamissiles are a great special overall, and Toxic Mist is also, it's really good. I don't really think that it's best suited for this weapon, but it is a really good, like, disrupting special. Well, disrupting sub. Can I get him? I could have actually got him. But yeah, and this is actually the perfect stage to showcase this weapon, because the biggest thing, and even the main power-up of this weapon, is increased range, which is actually different compared to, like, Ink, what's it called? It's different to, Ink, what's it called? Ink coverage, yeah. There is a difference, but it is at the same time, like, very similar. So I'm gonna kind of say they're the same thing. Wow, okay. But yeah, I don't really like the Jet Squelcher that much. I mean, I kind of prefer a little bit more damage, but this is indeed a ranged weapon, so yeah, 4 shots. It is a little bit more on the slower side, but I do kind of wish it had a damaging sub, though. I really don't think that Toxic Mist is the best option for this weapon. Yeah. Like, Toxic Mist, like, I feel like having some sort of, like, even a burst bomb would be better. It's not to say that it's a super bad weapon. I mean, it's for charger players who want to play like a shooter weapon, honestly. Wow. I mean, that's the good old splat roller for you. You never know where they're going to show up. And I would know. Also, by the way, guys, new news about Splatoon 3 when. There's a at the time I'm recording this, and by the time, and hopefully it'll be uploaded tonight, there is going to be a new Nintendo Direct, like, really, really soon. So I'm praying for more Splatoon 3 news, honestly. Like, as many people have said, we've been fed breadcrumbs throughout this entire time. We need something substantial. And I think we may have been actually able to win this one. Or not. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, this is definitely a weapon a little bit more on the support side, backline as some may call it. I've been watching a couple of videos about, like, how team composition and stuff is, like, key, especially in the higher up ranks, but I feel like that if I pay too much attention to that, I'm not going to be able to enjoy the game as much as I usually do. But, I mean, like, there's some things where I can feel a little bit competitive. Like, I know when we're kind of missing something, but, I mean, sure, carrying every game in many situations gets tiring after a while, but other times it's really fun. Alright, so yeah, so I'm definitely hoping for more Splatoon 3 news. Like, I don't really, like, if they gave us, like, the smallest thing that I would hope that they would give us is the announcement of a Splatoon 3 Direct, because they're known to do that. They're prone to do that when like a new game is coming out. That's when they announce the idols, the test fire, everything new about the game and stuff like that. So at the very least, we'll get like one more trailer. I do kind of hope we get a release date, but I feel like it would make sense if they announce the release date during a Splatoon 3 Direct. And as for the release date, I find, like, I find June kind of being like June is hope. I hope for June. Like any time, like the earlier it is before like back to school, the better. Like August is cutting it kind of close. Um, if they do like end of May is my favorite option because then I got 3 months of uninterrupted content I can do for you guys. And then June is all right. July, eh. Because Splatoon 2 came out July 21st, and Splatoon 1 came out like May 28th, I think. So it would kind of make sense if it went for August, but at the same time, though, I kind of hope it doesn't. Also, why is the loading taking so long? Like, come on. Like, I need to get these matches done, because I got stuff to do. I've already put off this as long as it is. But yeah. Honestly, but I don't want it to be too early, though, because if it comes out like March, I will not be able to, one, properly record the stuff, and two, I won't be able to, one, properly record the stuff, and two, I won't be able to finish my Splatoon 2 weapons, which would be really sad because everyone else would be like ahead of me in that regard. Because like if it comes out during the summer, I want to stay up till it releases. But the thing is though is that I'm already gonna plan on like pre-ordering it and getting like a packaged version. So I am gonna have to wait until like the next day to get it. I'm gonna have to wait till like the game releases and like in stores and stuff. Alright, so we got armor now. Aw. Alright, nice. But yeah, also, by the way, I have decided that I'm going to be separating the oh my goodness, double armor. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to be separating the double. I'm going to be separating the nozzle weapons and the I'm going to be separating the nozzle weapons and the yep, and there's the panic button. I'm gonna be separating the nozzle nose weapons and the normal splatter shots as two sets. So after the jet squelch, yeah, after the jet squelchers, that's it. I think, or I may be missing like one or two other weapons. Like there's this one and this custom jet, and then I think that's it. And then I'll just upload like a massive longer video. Oh, I'm out of ink. Alright. Yeah, I'm really shaky with my aim today. I mean, I haven't got on today. And I mean, I could have did warm-ups and stuff like that, but I'm not... Like, it's... I don't know. There's something about playing ranked that's just really unappealing to me. Like, certain games, I don't mind getting a little bit competitive in. Like Super Smash Brothers, when I played it a lot, yeah. Whoa, that's a lot of knockback. See, like, this is what I mean. This weapon has no kill power whatsoever. Oh, I actually got someone sick. But yeah, this weapon has almost no kill power, I feel like, with its range. And, like... You can't, and like, it's so narrow, you can't, like, you don't have any up-close, like, spray combat. Like, I feel like I'm more so assisting than actually getting limbs. Which, I mean, I suppose it may actually be kind of the point of this weapon. But, I mean, when stuff like that happens, I don't necessarily have any... way to retaliate, so... Like, it's an alright weapon. I feel like it's fallen from glory, though. Like, I actually remember using this weapon a lot in Splatoon 1. Because, like, I didn't want to play chargers. So I would just use this, and I would get relatively the same results. But... I mean, it's not really my kind of weapon. I mean, Tenta missiles are great. But I really don't think Toxic Mist is the weapon to go with. Yeah, Toxic Mist is definitely not the sub I would use. To be honest, having a normal Splat Bomb would honestly make this so much better. Oh, great. Well, since we're here, we might as well check to see how many weapons we have left. I think this may actually be like the one of the last ones. At least for just normal splatter shots. Let's see. Yeah, this is the last one. And then I'll go and do all the blasters. Then I'll do the nozzle nose and the squeezers, and then I'll just go from there. So we still got a lot to do. Alright, so Inkblot Art Academy and Piranha Pit. Inkblot Art Academy is another one of those that favors long-range weapons, I think. So I definitely think if we do get that one for this final match, I'll be able to showcase its benefits better. But yeah, it's definitely not my kind of weapon. Like you guys know me by now, I would think, when it comes to me playing Splatoon. I like weapons that are up close and personal for the most part, but have just enough range to like keep someone at bay and like annoy them. Like arrow spray with a couple of main power up, Splash-O-Matic. Oh my goodness. Splash-O-Matic is awesome. See, like, if I was closer with like, if I was using a weapon with like a closer range, I would feel a lot better. Alright, there we go. Like, I should not be this deep. Oh, come on, and I was out of ink too. To be honest, I should have known when to, I should have known when to quit, honestly. But, like, the thing... Again, I'm really aggressive when it comes to this game, which is honestly not really a bad thing. When I feel like when it comes to shooter games, a lot of them kind of prefer, like, a passive route. Feel like a lot of weapons kind of... Like, a lot of games, like, prefer, like, a passive route when it comes to, like, shooting. So... And since I'm, like, aggressive, like, stuff like that kind of happens. So having a weapon that's, like... It has to have, like, a somewhat medium range, but at least for this game, it has to have a good spray. So, like, arrow spray is nice. Splash-O-Matic was a diamond in the rough for me. So, yeah. But that's honestly why, honestly, the roller is, like, my favorite weapon in the game. Like, I'm not going to talk about other weapons right now because we're here for splatter shots right now. So... Oh, come on! I feel so close. Just barely out of my reach. And then I missed the jump. Yeah, that was really bad. I do still kind of wish I had a sub-weapon so I can feel like I can actually contribute a tiny bit. So I can, like, kind of use it as a distraction to run away. Though I am actually curious if, like, the kit for, alright, yeah, 4 taps is alright. But not for a weapon with, like, this kind of range. Though from a certain range, it is kind of nice. Okay, good. Alright. Alright, I will admit that was a really good match for me. Alrighty, easy. Alright, so that's 3 matches done. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. As an aggressive player, it's definitely a change. 10 splats though, holy moly. So yeah, pretty good, I'd say. Not as great as like some of the other weapons I've used that struck a good balance, but that's usually what you get with weapons in the extreme. So with that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, definitely make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And ring the notification bell so you do not miss another episode of this training arc when it airs on the channel. I've been Odyssey64, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.